Maybe we should just start messaging Nike, Instagram, and like putting some pressure on. Let's wait for 2027.
What if the biggest battle at Wimbledon this year isn't actually happening on the court at all? Imagine being the world number one, winning Grand Slam matches, dominating the headlines with your performances, and establishing yourself as one of the biggest stars in women's tennis. Yet watching your own sponsor generate some of its biggest fashion moments and most creative storytelling around a player who is still only beginning her journey on the WTA Tour. That is the surprising conversation that has taken over tennis social media ever since Aryna Sabalenka openly admitted that she had to push Nike in order to create a design she genuinely liked. Around the very same period, Alex Eala appeared to be receiving one exclusive opportunity after another, from custom Wimbledon accessories inspired by Filipino culture to premium campaign launches, magazine covers, and headline-making outfit reveals that instantly captured the attention of fans around the world. On their own, none of these moments necessarily proved anything unusual. Big brands constantly create different campaigns for different athletes. However, when fans started placing every event into a single timeline, the pattern suddenly became much more difficult to ignore. Many supporters began asking whether Nike was quietly investing in something much bigger than a normal sponsorship, building a long-term global identity around one of tennis's fastest-rising young stars, while one of its biggest champions publicly admitted she wanted greater creative freedom. The discussion became even more fascinating when people realized that these developments had actually started long before the latest Wimbledon headlines. During Wimbledon 2025, before Alex Eala had even established herself among the biggest names in women's tennis, Nike surprised her with a custom Sampaguita-inspired hair tie, honoring the national flower of the Philippines. What seemed like a small fashion detail quickly became one of the tournament's most memorable branding moments, earning widespread praise across tennis media, lifestyle publications, and social platforms. Fans admired not only the design itself but also the story behind it, seeing it as a celebration of Filipino culture rather than just another piece of sports apparel. Soon afterward, Nike Philippines expanded that same vision through the In Full Bloom capsule collection created alongside Filipino artist Georgina Quintas, once again placing Alex Eala at the center of the campaign. Her appearance on the cover of Vogue Philippines wearing Nike from head to toe further strengthened the perception that the company wasn't simply promoting an athlete. It was introducing a future global ambassador capable of connecting sport, fashion, and national identity in a way very few young tennis players ever experience. As every campaign attracted millions of views and generated thousands of online discussions, Eala's commercial profile seemed to grow almost as quickly as her tennis career. Meanwhile, Aryna Sabalenka found herself at the center of a completely different conversation. Throughout the season, several of her Nike outfits received mixed reactions from fans, many arguing that the designs lacked originality compared to what they expected for the reigning world number one. Instead of discussing her fashion in a positive way, online conversations increasingly focused on whether Nike was giving enough creative attention to one of the sport's biggest stars. Sabalenka later admitted that she often had to contribute her own ideas in order to create a dress she truly liked, and her comments immediately spread across the tennis world. The discussion intensified again after the WTA finals in Riyadh, where she jokingly suggested that fans should message Nike on Instagram to encourage the company to create better designs for her. Although her remarks were delivered with humor, many fans believed there was genuine frustration behind the smile. After all, she wasn't just another player on the tour. She was the world number one and one of Nike's biggest stars. Supporters expected her to receive signature outfits that reflected her personality and dominance on the court. Yet her comments sparked questions about whether Nike was truly giving its top athlete the creative attention she deserved. Within hours, clips from the press conference spread across social media, leading to debates among fans, journalists, and tennis creators about the future of her partnership with the brand. While nobody claimed the partnership was ending, many began wondering whether Nike's priorities were quietly changing. At the same time, Alex Eala's partnership with Nike appeared to be moving in the opposite direction. Every few weeks, another campaign, another exclusive outfit, another photo shoot, or another cultural collaboration seemed to place her even further into the spotlight. Fans started comparing every Nike announcement, every tournament outfit, and every promotional campaign, creating timelines that highlighted the contrast between Sabalenka's public comments and Eala's growing list of opportunities. Social media quickly filled with side-by-side images of Sabalenka's match kits and Eala's exclusive collaborations. Some believed the comparison was unfair because established champions and rising stars are often promoted differently, while others argued the contrast had become impossible to ignore. They pointed out that Nike wasn't simply giving Eala new apparel, it was building an entire story around her through Filipino culture. The Sampaguita-inspired Wimbledon accessory, the In Full Bloom campaign, and her Vogue Philippines appearance. Those projects suggested that Nike was investing in more than just a tennis player. It was developing a global brand identity. From a business perspective, many observers believe the strategy makes sense. The Philippines is one of Southeast Asia's fastest-growing sports markets, and Alex Eala's popularity continues to expand with every major tournament. Her matches generate huge engagement online, her victories dominate headlines across the Philippines, and her fan base continues growing internationally. Modern sports marketing is no longer based only on rankings or Grand Slam titles. Companies also value personality, storytelling, cultural influence, and an athlete's ability to connect with new audiences. In many ways, Alex Eala represents all of those qualities, making her an exciting long-term investment. Still, it is important to separate confirmed facts from online speculation. Nike has never publicly stated that Alex Eala is replacing Aryna Sabalenka as the face of its women's tennis division, nor has the company announced any change in its long-term partnership with the world number one. Most of the discussion comes from fans connecting visible marketing campaigns with Sabalenka's public comments. Yet in today's social media era, perception can become almost as powerful as reality. Every outfit, every campaign, every interview, and every social media post is now analyzed by millions of tennis fans searching for clues. As Wimbledon continues and future tournaments unfold, the spotlight on both players will only grow stronger. Every Nike campaign will spark fresh theories, every outfit reveal will generate new comparisons, and every public appearance will add another chapter to this ongoing debate. Will Aryna Sabalenka eventually receive the creative freedom she has openly spoken about? Or will Alex Eala continue rising as one of Nike's most important young ambassadors? Only Nike knows the answer. Until then, every new tournament, every outfit reveal, every marketing campaign, and every social media post will continue to be analyzed by tennis fans around the world. What began as a conversation about tennis apparel has evolved into a much larger debate about branding, global marketing, athlete identity, and the future direction of one of the biggest sports companies in the world. Whether these online theories eventually prove true or not, one thing is already clear. The spotlight on both players has never been brighter. As Alex Eala's influence continues to grow and Aryna Sabalenka remains one of the biggest names in women's tennis, every move they make, both on and off the court, will keep fueling discussion. The next chapter of this story could arrive at any tournament, with any campaign, or with a single announcement that changes everything. Until then, the tennis world will keep watching closely, proving that in modern sport, branding, storytelling, and global influence can sometimes attract just as much attention as championships themselves.